worst things has come to pass. The following message has been transmitted by the request of New Zealand Provisional Government and Ministry of Health. A few weeks ago, infected people from United States had strayed to New Zealand airports. As such, infrastructure in ruins. New Zealand has obliterated by the zombies. You are no longer to be able to rely on the government for protection. You're on your own now. There is no way we can stay calm now. Go into panic mode. OLH-22 is a dangerously inexplicable virus to all life on Earth. Every military, police, SWAT team, along with all governments around the world is overwhelmed. And thus zombies are uncontrollable hypnosis. If someone around you has the virus, please terminate them immediately. Failing to do so will cause near certain death if you do that. You may have to notice these symptoms of this virus. The symptoms of this virus has included, but not limited to, coughing, sneezing, diarrhea, muscle fatigue, fever, body temperature to 69 or higher, shortness of breath, slurred speech, blurred vision, sneezing out blood, changing color from human skin to dark green, color blindness, schizophrenia, red eyes, confusion, memory loss, amnesia, IQ changing from exact IQ to 0 IQ, and certainly death. There is yet another variant that comes from Brazil. The symptoms of the Brazilian variant are inability to control, abdominal pain, chest pain, bad toxic smell, changing from exact hair color into dark green. We hope New Zealand, along with the rest of the world, will rise up again. Please stock up on supplies. If you go outside without any sort of protection, you would die within 15 minutes or more than 15 minutes. The government has ceased to function and it's no longer to protecting you. The Prime Minister has been missing. This is TVNZ1. This station is being ceased to broadcast along with the TV and radio stations. To protect yourself from the zombies, you need to get the melee weapons or armor guns so you don't want to get hurt, and the flashlight on hand. Good luck and goodbye to you all.
Message has been transmitted by the request of the United States government. At 8:34 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, we closed the borders that not allowing to go Ohio. As of now, looks like Ohio has become the most dangerous U.S. state. As of right now, there are a lot of variants that comes from different countries such as India, Germany and Brazil. The symptoms of these variants are, but not limited to, for the Indian variant are acidic reflux, cranioelephantitis, bone dysplasia, enhanced motor control, and adrenal surge. For the German variant are homicidal, teleportation, acts like a wild animals, inability to speak, insomnia, photophobia, hypersalivation, and vampiric hunger. And for the Brazilian variant are inability to control, abdominal pain, chest pain, bad toxic smell, and changing from exact hair color into dark green. All residents of the United States, but not for Ohio, are strongly advised to move reinforced shelter immediately. Lock all doors and windows. Turn off all lights. Turn off heating and air conditioning units. Close fireplace dampers. Seal on cracks with tape and damp clothing or damp towels. Gather enough food, water, clothing, medical supplies, toiletries, and a battery-powered radio with extra batteries for duration of the emergency. United States government are going to have a secret plan to stop Ohio being weirdly dangerous. If you go outside without any sort of protection, at this moment, you will contract the disease and you will die in 15 minutes or more than 15 minutes. If the plan failed, Ohio would try to take over the entire world. And now the earth would become inhabitable. Stay tuned for more information on this deadliest situation. Please stay vigilant, all Americans.
Thank you for joining and listening to this broadcast, UN members. The worst things has come past as we noticed. The following message has been transmitted and it's authorized by the United Nations and World War Health Organization, and authorized with the United States government and Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. OLH-22 are about to take over the world and become Earth inhabitable. Many countries and territories are affected and collapsed by the weirdly dangerous zombies. The affected countries are shown on screen. So these countries and territories has been affected by the worst virus from Ohio, which is from the United States of America. The virus has known to be OLH-22, along with the different variants. The symptoms of OLH-22 virus are include, but not limited to, coughing, sneezing, diarrhea, muscle fatigue, fever, body temperature to 69 or higher, shortness of breath, slurred speech, blurred vision, sneezing out blood, changing color from human skin to dark green, color blindness, schizophrenia, red eyes, confusion, memory loss, amnesia, IQ changing from exact IQ to 0 IQ, and certainly death. Also, the symptoms of these different variants are, for the Indian variant are, acidic reflux, cranial elephantitis, bone dysplasia, enhanced motor control, and adrenal surge. For the German variant are, homicidal, teleportation, acts like a wild animal's, inability to speak, insomnia, photophobia, hypersalivation, and vampiric hunger. And for the Brazilian variant are, inability to control, abdominal pain, chest pain, bad toxic smell, and changing from exact hair color into dark green. For UN blockade has been collapsed by the weirdly dangerous zombies. As of now that, if our plan failed, this means that Ohio will obliterated the earth and became inhabitable. All TV and radio stations around the world are ceased broadcasting and shutting down due to an inexplicable global crisis at this moment. Cell towers and TV towers are either disconnected and damaged by the zombies and it cannot watch the TV or text message or call with your phone. Society has collapsed, but soon we will rise up again. In the next years as possible, when the zombies are obliterated by themselves. Stay vigilant, all United Nations members.
This emergency broadcast would be on standby and wait for something new. Repeating this again, stay vigilant, UN members. Make sure you can grab melee weapons or guns to protect yourself.
This is the final broadcast. The following message has been transmitted by the request of Government of Canada and Health Canada. The zombies are now destroying our glorious nation. This alert is in effect for Canada. This is CBC. This station has been ceased to broadcast along with the other TV and radio stations. The Prime Minister all went missing and nowhere to be found. The government units are expected to be dead. Please stock on supplies, such as food, water, clothing, medical supplies, and other essential supplies. If someone has the virus, you have to notice these symptoms are coughing, sneezing, diarrhea, muscle fatigue, fever, body temperature to 69 or higher, shortness of breath, slurred speech, blurred vision, sneezing out blood, changing color from human skin to dark green, color blindness, schizophrenia, red eyes, confusion, memory loss, amnesia, IQ changing from exact IQ to 0 IQ, and certainly death. If someone has a different variants from 3 countries, the symptoms of these different variants are, for the Indian variant are, acidic reflux, cranial elephantitis, bone dysplasia, enhanced motor control, and adrenal surge. For the German variant are, homicidal, teleportation, acts like a wild animal's, inability to speak, insomnia, photophobia, hypersalivation, and vampiric hunger. And for the Brazilian variant are, inability to control, abdominal pain, chest pain, bad toxic smell, and changing from exact hair color into dark green. As of now, we cannot stop Ohio. For some reason. Since Ohio is too strong to kill. Ohio King has a lot armed bodyguards and reinforcements. To protect yourself from these zombies, make sure you can grab melee weapons or guns. Several world leaders are about to be dead or missing. As of now, the earth has now become inhabitable now. There are several countries has been severely collapsed by the zombies, such as Japan, South Korea, Australia, Philippines, China, Finland, the UK, France, Italy, Germany, Mexico, Brazil, and India. Cell towers are either disconnected and severely damaged by the zombies, and thus you cannot call or text message. As of now, the vaccine and cure is no longer due to heal any infected people, and thus the virus is invulnerable to cure and vaccine. All federal governments around the world are expected to be malfunctioning. Repeating this again, this is the final broadcast. Canada has now severely collapsed. We will now play one last national anthem. But before we do that, this message will be played in French. C'est la diffusion finale. Le message suivant a été transmis à la demande du gouvernement du Canada et de Santé Canada. Les zombies détruisent maintenant notre glorieuse nation. Cette alerte est en vigueur pour Canada. Il s'agit de CBC. Cette station a cessé de diffuser avec les autres stations de télévision et de radio. Le premier ministre a tous disparu et est introuvable. On s'attend à ce que les unités gouvernementales soient mortes. Veuillez vous approvisionner en fournitures, comme la nourriture, l'eau, vêtements, fournitures médicales et autres fournitures essentielles. Si quelqu'un a le virus, vous devez remarquer ses symptômes: toux, éternuement, diarrhée, fatigue musculaire, fièvre, température corporelle à 69 ou plus, essoufflement, troubles de l'élocution, vision floue, éternuement de sang, changement de couleur de l'humain peau au vert foncé, daltonisme, schizophrénie, yeux rouges, confusion, perte de mémoire, amnésie, QI passant d'un QI exact à un QI nul, et certainement la mort. Si quelqu'un a des variantes différentes de 3 pays, les symptômes de ces différentes variantes sont, pour la variante indienne, les suivants: reflux acide, éléphantite crânienne, dysplasie osseuse, contrôle moteur amélioré et poussée surrénalienne. Pour la variante allemande sont homicide, téléportation, agit comme un animal sauvage, incapacité à parler, insomnie, photophobie, hypersalivation et faim vampirique. Et pour la variante brésilienne sont incapacité à contrôler, douleurs abdominales, douleurs thoraciques, mauvaise odeur toxique et changement de la couleur exacte des cheveux en vert foncé. À partir de maintenant, nous ne pouvons pas arrêter l'Ohio, pour certaines raisons, puisque l'Ohio est trop fort pour tuer. Le roi de l'Ohio a beaucoup de gardes du corps armé et de renforts. Pour vous protéger de ces zombies, assurez-vous que vous pouvez saisir des armes de mêlée ou des fusils. Plusieurs dirigeants mondiaux sont sur le point d'être morts ou portés disparus. À partir de maintenant, la Terre est maintenant devenue habitable maintenant. Il y a plusieurs pays qui ont été gravement effondrés par les zombies, comme le Japon, la Corée du Sud, l'Australie, les Philippines, la Chine, la Finlande, le Royaume-Uni, la France, l'Italie, l'Allemagne, le Mexique, le Brésil et l'Inde. Les tours cellulaires sont soit déconnectées, soit gravement endommagées par les zombies. Et donc, vous ne pouvez pas appeler ou envoyer de SMS. À partir de maintenant, le vaccin et le remède ne doivent plus guérir les personnes infectées. Et ainsi, le virus est vulnérable au traitement et au vaccin. On s'attend à ce que tous les gouvernements fédéraux du monde entier fonctionnent mal. En répétant cela encore une fois, c'est la diffusion finale. Le Canada s'est maintenant gravement effondré. Nous allons maintenant jouer un dernier hymne national.